Okay, we're back. We are back. We're back. So one thing I want to do is because when I am in the different modes, the one mode is drawing points and we just draw 1 point. But the other mode is patches and we draw 3 points in the patch. So it's a 3-point patch. So what I want to do is go, see, it's 3 points. Oh, and it's 3 points otherwise anyway. So let's go down to this init data and let's initialize 3 points. And we'll figure out what we're going to do. Where's the show GUI here? And the very last spot here. Point size. Vertices current point. Oh, I see. That might change, but where's init data? Init GUI. Where's the init data? What did I'm lost. I'm lost in my own thing. Lost. Totally lost. Okay. So what we want to do well, the idea here is to give the user options of things to do. So the user can do this, or the user can do that. We don't really need to initialize these, but I want to because we can send all these through the pipeline, and then they will. I just want to make sure and see if these can go through the pipeline and make sure I get it all right. So when I load this up, the first shader, let's look at this one. See, the shader, the vertices are hard-coded. Alright. But let's say we want to use this one. Color, border color, miscellaneous. Border color. First of all, let's put in 3 of them anyways here. 1, 2, 3. There. Okay, that was cool. Never really used that before. So let's save this as a new version because we're going to break this probably. Gonna break it, but we like breaking it and fixing it. I know I've already streamed for 4 hours. The video's uploading right now to YouTube. But this might be another 4 hours. Or it could be 10 minutes. Anyways, so we have those 3 points. Okay. Let's change the position of these a little bit. Like put the one out here at 0.7, and the other one at kind of 0.7 and negative on the y-axis, 0.7. Size, color, let's make one of them green instead of blue. Then the last one will go red instead of blue. Border color, we're going to leave it alone. Miscellaneous, we're going to leave it alone. I know. So let's save that. Okay. So another thing that I wanted to do, and I can do this right now. So this is what we do when we load the shaders. So what would be good is to load a shader group from a configuration file. So the way that could work, like that would be, close that. Like that could be a brand new text file. A brand new text file. Excuse me. So let's say we just call it default, and then we'll just have the 4 names or the 5 names of the shaders that we load. In this case, it would be like this. So default would be like this. So each configuration, we could have a name, and then we could have, okay, yeah. We could do that. So let's start with this one. And let's save that. Is that going to save it in the... okay, so let's go like this. We could save it as a text file, that's fine. Let's just call it... Ultimate Shader Playground configs or groups, USP groups. Shader groups? Doesn't really matter. USP groups. USP groups dot text. Okay. So now instead of using this and this, what do we need to do to load those in? Let's go to the ChatGPT. Oh, it's also const char pointer. Okay. And then probably what we're going to do next is create an editor to allow you to manipulate the different configs in that config file. Select one and then load that config, cycling through them. We can do that with ImGUI. And ChatGPT can make that happen relatively quickly. Okay, to load the shader file names from a config file, you can use file IO. Here's a basic example. The example assumes that your config file has a specific format. The first line is the title, the next 5 lines are the file names. Okay, in that order. Oh, even though it should be the other order. It's alright. Replace with your config path. Geometry shader. Why do I always do that? Because I'm just now getting used to the idea. Okay. std if stream if, so input file stream, config file config.txt, replace with your config file path. If not, config file error, unable to open file, return 1. Okay. Okay, std string title, vertex shader, geometry shader, so all that. Oh, so why don't I put this... Oh, why am I doing it this way? Okay. We're fine. It's fine. So let's go like this. And we're going to call USP groups. If not, config file, unable to open. So then we just declare the strings like that. Okay, so then we just get title. We don't actually need title, but we will read the title. So std string title and then that. Okay. Okay, and then these are already vertex file name. Vertex shader, config file. Oh, we just C string and then vertex file name like that. Okay. If you want to use string copy as in your example. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. So then cool. Let's just so we can use that string, and let's just go file name like that. Or let's just go S file. We'll just use one. And then for each one, what we're going to do is cool. I wondered what was going on. So let's first get the title out of the way. Okay, read the title. So we have one, and then we're just going to go get line, config file. So we want to do this. We're going to go S file. So the first one's going to be the vertex shader. And then what we want to do is string copy vertex file name S file dot OST string, like that. Okay, so then this is your geometry shader, and I don't know why I keep putting this second there. And let's update this load shaders function as well. S-type shader path. G path. Right there. Let's move this down there just for... It doesn't really matter, but I just want to make sure I get that. So then this one, bum 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 bum. The Heartbound OST sounds a lot better when it's in your own audio, not over stream. Okay, that should work. Oh, so that should read it from the config file. Okay, so then we got that. Shader toy. Geometry. Okay, so let's see what we got. The other thing we should load is okay, so that worked, right? So then, and this configuration, we need to load this geometry on, tessellation off. And then the only other thing is the point size down here, which is not affect. Oh wait, it is affecting it right now. Whoa. Stand by. Copy. Oh, look at that. Pum 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 pum. Oh, that's because I have 3 points at each. And this only changes the one that's... Oh, interesting. Okay, we got to change that. So for now, we're going to take that out of the GUI. Where's the show GUI? So we'll take the point size out. Okay. We'll leave that up to the user to programmatically do that. Okay, so the other thing I want to do Please help with code. Okay, I'm gonna go clean these glasses from the Cafe Vive. Be right back. Excuse me. Okay, what do we got here? What was the recommendation here? What? To load two Boolean values from a config file, you can extend the code to read these values after the shader file names. Booleans in text files are typically represented as true or false. Parse bool. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, I see. Get line. So we'll just do it after. Okay, so true or 1. Okay. Let's go here. So let's go true and then 0. I like this. Might as well use the S file since we're... And then with this one, we'll just go geometry on equals parse bool S file dot C string. Oops. I like how it backspaces and it gets both of those. Alright, let's see if that works. Looks like that worked. Bum, 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 bum. So what we need to do with each one of these, because this is just the default, and then we'll have, like, let's say the user modifies every single shader, renames every single shader, and makes their own shader group. Then they save the shaders, that's fine, but we want them to be able to save that group of shaders as whatever they want to call it. Like, let's say they want to call it procedural texture 1 or something like that. So Yeah, exactly. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna walk around a second. continue generating. What happened? What more is there to say? Oh, it's working on it. Okay, look at all this. To implement the functionality you're describing, you need to write code for two main features: saving a new shader group, allowing the user to input a new group with a title, shader file names, and Boolean values, and then appending this data to the config. Right. Excuse me. Loading a specific shader group, allowing the user to choose a shader group from the config file and load its configuration. Okay. For saving a new shader group, you will likely have a user interface where users can input the title, shader file names, and Boolean values. The shader file names can already be set. Title. You know, maybe we should just add title to the thing. Let's just have, where are we at? Where are we going? So Ultimate Shader Playground, 2 check boxes. Okay, so let's just so let's say we want a configuration title or something like that. Input text title 128. Bum 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 bum. And now, what do we currently have for the vertex shader code? All this and everything. Input text file name, vertex file name. Oh, so let's do something similar like that. So let's do config title. Input text. Yeah, input text. Okay, cool. So geometry tessellation. So up here. So I am GUI. Input text. We're going to call it config name. Okay, like that. And then we just need, we're going to call it config title. Size of, config title. Whew. There we go. And then we'll just put it up here with so then we'll have the config name, config title. So that takes care of that, and we'll have the booleans and all that. We already have that. Save shader group. Okay. Open in append mode. Okay. One issue with this, what if the config is already in there? Load a specific shader group. You first need to read all the groups in the config file and provide a way for the user to select one. This can be done using a combo box or a list box in IMGUI. Cool. Once a group is selected, its data should be loaded. Here's an example of how you might implement the loading functionality. It would be really cool if there was a list of all the configs in there. You could scroll through it, select it, and then just choose config, load config or whatever. Choose config or view config. I don't know. Vectors. Okay, so hold on. Load shader groups. std vector shader group. It's going to return a vector of shader groups. std vector shader groups. Oh. Shader group, title, vertex shader. Oh, look at all that. Oh, that's cool. Perfect. That's awesome. Show shader group, selected group. Okay, and then begin combo box. All right, hold on. Too much information. So one thing I would do then is yeah, I mean we can have a certain number of configs, and yeah, for now we'll just kind of okay, I really like that it just threw this structure together, which makes perfect sense, and I didn't even think of that. And then it's got this is just okay. Find shader group index. Group size, group title equals title return I. Oh. Takes a vector of shader groups and returns, okay. And it takes a string of the title probably. Save shader group, UI, input text title, oh, shader groups. Static shader groups group, confirm, save, update existing. Inputs for other shader group properties. Existing index, find shader group index, title exists, button, save shader group, title exists, confirm, save, else, push back new group, save to file. If confirm, save, config with this title exists, override existing, save as a new config, cancel. Okay, shader group selector UI, selector, same as previous symbol, showing groups in a combo box. Assuming IMGUI set up a main loop here, shader groups equals load shader groups. In your IMGUI render loop, save shader group UI, save shader group, or shader group selector UI, rest of IMGUI code. Okay, interesting. Alright. I need a smoothie. I think I'm gonna go make a smoothie. I just put chicken in the oven, but because my brain is mush right now. Okay, we're working through it. So what we're doing here is Checking if a config exists and handling duplicates. To check if a config exists, we'll need to read the config file and compare each title with the user's input. Same as previous implementation. Okay. So let me organize this stuff that it's giving me as code here and everything that it's saying. I just want to get this straight in my head here. So this one. So we have the shader group, then we have load shader group, same as previous implementation. Let's look at that. Load show shader groups, load shader groups, shader group. Okay, so copy that code. So the show shader groups is right here, load shader groups is right there. We don't need this again. So this one is load shader groups. Go back up here. Here it is, std vector shader group. Yes. And then show shader groups. Shader group selector UI.
Chill mode. This kinda cool. Programmer screen beacon.
What's up? Who goes there? Uh-oh. Save it. Save it as that. That's fine. Chill mode. This is kind of cool. Programmer stream be thick. What? Okay. What's happening, sir? What's happening, sir? So let's see. Load shader groups. I don't think I've broken anything at the moment, so I could probably show you what I'm working on. My shader playground. There we go. So it's kind of like Shader Toy if you're familiar with that. Oh, here, it's config name. Okay, cool. So actually we should populate that with the name, with the default, but that's fine. So basically you get the, it's just like Shader Toy, only you've got the, in this case I've got the geometry mode on. So you got vertex shader, geometry shader, then the fragment shader down here. You can modify them in real time. You just modify any one of these and then use any of these update buttons. You can load or save each individual shader file. And then you got tessellation mode, which will actually put in the tessellation, which will break it. But you can put in the tessellation control and evaluation shaders. And then optionally you can turn off the geometry shader, which makes it just vertex shader, tessellation shaders, and the fragment shader. But we'll go back to geometry. Oh wait, do we need geometry? Yeah. So we'll put that back in. And then right now what I'm doing is these configuration of the 5 shaders. I'm making it so that I can edit the configuration file to be able to load groups of shader files and give the configuration that you load or save the name, a particular name that the user specifies. And then as soon as I get this done, I'm going to update the itch where I've got it. Got it over on itch. It's version 0.2, so this will probably be 0.3. And I get some screenshots of some stuff I've done. It's $5. It's kind of cool. And the $5 gets you access to all future updates. I already found that out. So what brings you to the stream? Chill mode. Are you a streamer? Badges. Cool. Okay, no streamer, I guess, but that's alright. Anyways, thanks for popping in and saying hi. Or saying thick, whatever. Okay, let's go back to where we were at here. So
Chill mode. One SEC gotta win this Rocket League match. See.
Rocket League, cool. One sec, gotta win this Rocket League match. Oh, nice. Rocket League is cool, bro. Rocket League is cool. Alright, so where was I at? ChatGPT. Right here. Okay, so
Chill mode. You, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Like I was just showing off the it's similar to Shader Toy if you're familiar with Shader Toy, but you can work with shader groups like the vertex shader, the geometry shader, and the fragment shader all at once. This is just one mode. You've got the two checkboxes, so that's the geometry shader mode. And then you can put in the tessellation shaders, which are not configured at the moment, so it breaks the configuration, but it gives you access to all 5 shaders in real time, which is really cool for a nerdy programmer anyways. And you can take out the geometry shader, so you're just dealing with the vertex shader, tessellation control, evaluation, and the fragment shader. You can take both of those out, so you just got the vertex and fragment shader. And then I'm working on right now putting in the ability to configure.
Some next level, thanks, sir. Surprise face.
And I'm working on putting in a configuration so that you can modify these. You can update the file names, and then save a configuration of particular files, and then these two for the mode. I think that's all I've got for now as part of the configuration. So basically allowing programmers to work with shader groups in real time, which is yeah, it's pretty next level. I like the idea. I need the idea. I need this in my life, so I figure a lot of other people will as well. And I've already sold one, even though I'm only on version 0.2, which is kind of cool. So let's see. So save shader group UI, and then save shader group selector. So save shader
Chill
group.
mode. Super cool. This feels 2.0 shaders, is like it says. Shading, is this for gaming? Graphical details?
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I do have a game too. Let me show you that real quick. I have a space trader that I've been working on, and this is actually going to be part of the functionality of the space trader itself. Main space. Is it gems here that I've got the 2? Lots of versions here, 271. So I've been working on this for about 1.5 years. And it uses a lot of shader code. I don't use a lot of textures. So a lot of the stuff you'll see, including the title screen here, is generated. This is all one point in the background, and then shader code is generating all these stars, which is really cool. And then this is just one point, and then a shader code is generating all that. The little mask that you see is like a little cloud layer. The points, the stars in the background, these asteroids are a collection of textures that I color with the shader. This is the crystal belt, or whatever you call it, a bunch of crystals in this asteroid belt. These are all procedurally generated. This is the stardust, and those are all procedurally generated. I borrowed the stars from the intro screen.
This is cool.
And then each of the planets that you get, you can land on the planets, and I'm still working on the mechanics, but I just got everything. That's
Chill
just
mode. Immersive 2.0.
Yeah, I just got the planets. I made like little voxel worlds, so you can fly around kind of. The jetpack is motivated by No Man's Sky, And the voxel worlds are motivated
Chill mode. Oh wow.
by Minecraft, if you can imagine that. And you see how I've got the blocks have the little shaders and stuff? So what I'm working on with the shader playground, I want the user, the player, to be able to program blocks that they can put. Like, you'll be able to program and make your own colored blocks with shaders. Isn't that crazy? So we'll see how that works pretty soon, because once I get this shader playground working, then we'll integrate it into the space game.
Chill mode. Cool how it switches into first person. Sandbox space game done right. You cool project.
Yeah, and then I'm going to have trading interface. It's going to be like, you know, a trader game. Let's see, I think trade is T, so I go to the trade station on this planet. And this is kind of my prototype for the trade station. I haven't put anything in it yet except for like a little centerpiece. I was just experimenting with the textures and stuff. This is a procedurally generated floor with a texture that's made by AI from like some trade crystal, you know. It's an AI image. I thought it was pretty cool, so I put it in there just to see what it would look like. And then I've got a little inventory interface here, like crafting. So I'm making water, and the inventory, this needs to be improved. It looks a little clunky, but it just basically works. It's functional, so your credits, you accumulate credits every second you've been in the game. And now, once you craft the energy collector, you also get 1 energy per second. And then you have things like the Stardust Magnet. Once you get a Stardust Magnet in your inventory, you can fly through here and collect these guys now. Kinda cool, huh?
Chill mode. One of my favorite games ever was called Gravitation. It had the simplest code, but the funnest gameplay.
Gravitation?
Cool project. Laughing face. I miss dogfighting space games. Freelancer was so big. You're onto a big project. Laughing face.
Uh-oh. Here, let's allow that.
I'm a big noob LOL. I work with WordPress and plugins, but cool to see actual programming. Use shading is so important with games. Immersive 2.0 it only became really viable in last few years. Oh, this is Immersive 2.0. Laughing face.
Cool. Yeah, it's got a mini map too. Let me show you that. It's down here. It's also, the mini map is also configurable, but the blue points are the red dot is you, the blue points are the planets, so you can fly to the planets. The purple dot is the star, which the star doesn't do anything, but it's decorative. And then the planets, each one has a different palette, so different color palette and different texture, or different terrain generation. I'm still working on the parameters and stuff, and then these tall things are just a placeholder for what I was going to try to do as oxygen. So I just picked up an oxygen, but
Chill
I don't...
mode. Man, this is next level of a project. Laughing face.
Pretty cool, huh? I like it. It's kind of fun. I can't wait to get some functionality into it and get some playing going on. But I'm really setting the stage to make it really, really cool, so... yeah, I'm kind of excited. And then I can show you the oxygen I got. I don't have a graphic for that yet, but I actually do have a graphic for it, but I haven't put it in yet. But we're working on it, and yeah, that's basically it. And then these are going to be warps that you can use to warp to other solar systems. So this is just one solar system. And then there's going to be a trading aspect to it and all that. It's another planet. And the palette of the planet determines what the warp looks like when you land on the planet too. It's kind of a cheesy little beam down animation, but I thought I would throw that in there to at least see what that's like to try to create one of those.
Chill mode. I love the creativity creativity. Is the
So
music in game as well?
this is a free demo. Yeah, there is. Sorry, let me show you. Let's go to here and pause the music. Because I've been working on the game so much, I get so used to the music that I pause it. See music settings. It'll get quite loud here, so. Bum, 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 bum. It's somebody else's music. I just found it on OpenGL and I put it in here. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, but it's kind of cool. I like it. There's a lot of music on OpenGL that I could use too. So, nothing's set in stone, but I also want to have a custom music thing so that the user can load their own music and listen to whatever music they want while they play, rather than having to mute the music. But it's just some stuff I thought about. It's a free demo on itch as well. You can download this, play with it, do whatever you like. It's free for now. As soon as I add more functionality, I think I'm going to start charging for this. But I will leave the demo at this point where it's at for free forever. So you'll be able to try out the demo forever. So I'll have to create another project, I believe, on itch and then start selling it with more features, but have to put those features in first. So I love this jetpack. It's so cool. You can really get going. Anyways, yeah. Whoops. Oh, I did that. I'm not used to that music shutting off like that. So yeah. Pretty cool, huh? Rocket League, that's cool. Rocket League's really cool. I've seen a few people play it. I don't think my GPU could handle it, and I don't know, I don't know if I'd be good at it or not, but I don't even know where Rocket League is. Is it on here? Or is it on Epic or something? Yeah, it's in the Epic store. Okay. Cool.
Chill mode. Oh, my internet sucks again. X. Back online.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, so let's see here. So yeah, I use ChatGPT to do a lot of my coding as well, especially when I'm working with IMGUI, because it's a GUI it's a graphical user interface, a GUI for it's compatible with OpenGL, which is what I use to program. So, all right. So let's see, where are we at? Saving a new shader group. So we got that, and we got this one. Oh, the chicken smells good. I'm roasting chicken in the oven. It smells good. Okay, so let's read this. To address, we need to, okay, again, so before saving a new config, check if a config with the same title already exists. Provide the option to either update the existing config or save as a new config.
Is nice, right? For quick answers, I mean real skills remain. It won't replace anything.
Yeah, exactly. In order to use the code that you get from it, oh, thanks for the follow, man. You have to actually know what you're doing, which I found. It helps you by speeding up the coding, but it also, if you do it right, of course, you're learning what you're doing too at the same time. So it just kind of speeds up development, speeds up learning. Initially, I thought it was a really focused Google, but yeah, that still kind of fits. It's a focus, like a focused Google. Like I wouldn't get this kind of a explanation from Google. This kind of code wouldn't come from Google. I could probably find this code, but it would take hours. And searching through probably dozens of other people's trying to do the same thing I'm doing. But this way, ChatGPT literally customizes the code to my exact search with an explanation that fits, and it's just... it's like the perfect coding partner teacher all at the same time. So load shader groups, find shader group, index, save shader group UI, shader group selector. Same as previous material, showing groups in a combo box. Showing groups in a combo box? Is that this one? Yeah. Show shader groups.
Yeah, it's quick. You remember that old Windows Clippy haha reminds me of that.
Oh, yeah. The little paperclip dude. Checking for existing fields, saving. Okay, same title exists. If a duplicate title is detected, the user is prompted to either overwrite the existing config, save as a new config, or cancel. Okay. Saving or updating, depending on the user's choice, the program either updates the existing config or adds a new one. Integrating with your application. Okay. So first of all, we need to add this. And then do we want to add load shader groups, config file, config. Groups pushback. Oh, I see. Cool. Okay, so another thing different here is the config file name. So that we can do. Oh, I'll be right back. I have to turn my chicken. I'm roasting chicken.
Chill mode, you are onto some next level coding. I am a noob on WordPress, Try to figure out how to pick stuff apart from a theme. Oh, a roasted chicken HNNNG. Big chicken done right, get the barbecue sauce.
Okay. So, oh, did I put that in there already or not? Okay, so we're going to put this structure. Alright, sorry, I know. Singing along. Okay, structure shader group. Let's go like that. Then we'll just go load shader groups, but this one we're going to do, the name of the text file is u. Ultimate Shader Playground groups.txt. There we go. So what this does is it loads the, let's see, gets the title, groups, groups, string line, get line, config file line. Group title equals line, groups, and then it creates a shader group. Okay, shader group title equals line, std get line, config file, group, vertex shader. Oh, I see, and that puts that right in there. And then groove out parse line. Okay, so then we just need to put this in there. After parse bool. But really what we can do, we need to, I think this is fine though. The way that works. There. So that loads the shader groups. So maybe we should deal with loading first, or saving. It doesn't matter, we'll work on it here. Save shader group UI. Excuse me. Find shader group index, shader groups, title, groups. If group title equals title, return I. Oh, cool. Find shader group index. So save shader group UI groups. New group. Confirm save. Update existing. Input text. Title. New group. Title 0. New group. Okay. Int existing index equals find shader group index. Bool title exists equals existing index not equal to -1. Oh, because this returns -1. Okay. Not equal to -1. So it's either true or false if it's equal to -1. So save shader group. If title exists, confirm save equals true. Else groups push back new group. Save to file. If confirm save, config with this title already exists. Overwrite existing. Groups existing index equals new group. Confirm save equals false. Update file. Confirm save equals false. Save as new config. Groups push back new group. Save to file. Confirm. Oh, save all the. Okay. Button cancel. Confirm save equals false. So that's called Save Shader Group UI, and this one is Shader Group Selector UI. Takes the group's selected group equals -1. Same as the previous implementation for showing groups in a combo box. That's right here. Static int selected group. Okay. And then here, Save Shader Group UI, which is this one. And then Shader Groups Selector UI. Selected group, vector shader group groups equals load shader groups. Begin combo box shader group selected group is greater than or equal to 0 or title or selected group. Interesting. That'd be interesting to see how that works. For int equals 0, groups dot size. Groups equals load shader groups. Is selected equals selected group equals I. Selectable groups title screen is selected. Selected group equals I. If is selected, set item default focus. What does that do? Cool. Oh, that's part of the begin combo, I bet. Oh, cool. Combo box. I haven't used one of those yet in IMGUI, so that'll be cool to see how that works. Load the selected group data as needed. If selected group is greater than or equal to 0, shader group equals group selected group. Oh, I see. Update group data. Okay. All right. Assuming IMGUI setup in main loop here, shader group groups equals load shader groups. In your IMGUI render loop, save shader group UI. Say okay. So assuming IMGUI setup in main loop, load shader group. Rest of the IMGUI code. Interesting. I think I can follow that, and it's kind of interesting. This right here. So it doesn't actually use the show shader groups. It just calls the shader group selector UI. So this is actually a part of, oh dude, Subnautica. Subnautica. The music from Subnautica. So that's right there, and we don't use that function. I really like that one. I like that Into the Unknown. So where is that? See this one? So I'm going to copy that. Excuse me. Copy that into stream favorite. I like that one. Well, you got a ton of videos. Whoops. Okay.
Chill mode. You got a ton of videos. Cool to see your projects and knowledge. You're a
Oh,
boss.
wow. Thank you.
I need to go almost midnight. Enjoy your chicken later. You're onto a cool project now.
Cool.
Shaders equals immersive.
Hey,
Surprised
Micro
face
Madness.
and big nice game project you're working on. Enjoy Big Boss.
Water Boss
Micro
song.
Madness Games. Water Boss
Oh,
song.
yeah, that's from Subnautica. I copied all of the Steam's music that I own into a directory so that I just I go into that directory, Control A to load everything and play it. And then my favorites, as I listen to them, I put them into a separate directory. Sometimes I start a stream, I will play all these favorite songs. So they're kind of puts me in a really energetic mood to get going. And okay, so let's save all this code that ChatGPT gave me. Shoot. So how you doing? How you doing, Micro Madness Games? What's up, sir? Something happened. Sounds. Oh wow! Look at that. Oh no, bro. Uh oh.
Oh, I hit him too. It's an evil mermaid.
Uh oh. Dude, this is a cool intro video. Oh my god, Old Spice, really? Check out Fortnite. Fortnite? You play Fortnite? Cool, bro. Let's check out about Micro Madness. YouTube. 136 followers. Well, it was 135, so there you go, bro. Instagram, Discord, YouTube. Mycelium? Mycelium? That's cool. Peekaboo. Oh, you got some shorts. That's
Micro Madness Games. Hi, I'm looking into coding.
What's up? I was just looking into you. What's happening? Coding. Cool. What do you want to do with coding? Make a game? Cool. Make something else? Also cool. You can tell I like coding. I use ChatGPT for a lot of my I am GUI coding and for new stuff that I want to learn. This is my itch. I've got the Space Trader demo, which I'm working on, and this is a new thing that I kind of threw these two things together because they're related to the project that I'm working on. This is what I'm working on right now, and I might have to actually wait until I'm done eating to get this to work because all this code here I've got to integrate it into my thing here.
Micro Madness Games. Get a stable job, hopefully.
Get a stable job coding? Oh wow. I'm just wanting to work for myself with coding. That's why I am working on this. I'm working part-time. I just started at McDonald's 3 weeks ago just to pay the bills. Pre-roll ads are disabled for 63 minutes. I know. I should get better configuration for my ads. But whatever. Anyways, yeah. That's cool. I like the name Mycelium Games. I follow Paul Stamets and his he's a really cool guy. If you want to.
Micro Madness Games. Oh yeah, I like this hat.
Nice. Yeah, you've heard of Paul Stamets. That I figured. I have a lot of his books. I have the Growing Gourmet Mushrooms and Mycelium Running, and I buy mushroom stuff from him at one of the local organic stores, Organic Market 101. And I love fungi.com. At the moment, I can't afford some of this stuff, but when I can, I will buy some more again. Especially the lion's mane for the brain. That's really good stuff. I have some of it in the cupboard here. I have some of the what is it? It's the mushroom tea. Where's the mushroom tea stuff? Probably here. Well, wherever it is. It's in there somewhere. Mushroom supplements, culinary mushrooms, powders, drink mixes. It's probably in here. Microbrew. Yeah, these. These is what I have left. I bought one of each when they first came out. They're really good. I want to buy some more. They're awesome. Highly recommend. And they come with lion's mane. Yeah. I like his hat. That's awesome.
Micro Madness Games, a lion's mane, yeah, that's good. The turkey tail's good for boobs, I think.
Good for boobs. Cool. Okay. Good to support the boobs. Might as well, right? Let's see. So where am I at here? So save shader group UI. We're going to put this in here. And then the other one is shader group selector UI. Okay. And then it shows me how to use them right there, which I think I just got to put it in. Couldn't hurt. We'll just put it in and see what we can do here before I go out. I have to go turn the chicken one more time. Find shader group index. Didn't I copy that function in? Find shader group index. Oh, that's a little function right here. Little utility function that it's given me. This is so cool. It's weird to have an AI write your code, but so for each one of these functions, let's go, like, where are the other functions that I've got up here? Right here. IM GUI, OpenGL data management utility functions. Let's take this one. Whoops, more utility functions. And we don't need the str there. Okay, this one, load shader groups. Looks like it doesn't take any parameters and it just, like that. Okay. Find shader group index. Take out, we don't need the title. Whoops, we do need the parentheses. Groups, we don't need the name of the groups. We just need to know it's a vector, address of a vector, address of a string. Okay. What was that one? Find shader group index. Okay, save shader group UI is a void. So what I'm doing is I am declaring the function definition, basically the parameters and the name of the function. You do this at the top of the C files, C++ files, so that later if you, like, for example, parse bool, like if it wasn't declared right here, if it was declared a few functions down and this function wanted to call it, without the definition, the function wouldn't know how to call it. So it's better, that's why at a lot of the top of C function files, data files, you'll see that the functions are declared in advance. That way you get that out of the way. So save shader group UI, shader group selector UI. And I'm just covering all my bases here, making sure that I can do this the right way. Whoa, did I miss a V there? That's crazy. That's crazy. And when you do this, the parameters, like the I don't know if you know C string, but C code, but you don't actually need to have the parameter names. You just need to know the variable type. So that's why we don't have all the parameter names in there. That we save that for the actual. This is called the declaration of the function, and this is called the actual definition of the function, the implementation of it. So when we do the declaration, we don't need to have variable names. We just need variable types. Let's cut that out. So let's go up here.
Micro Madness Games. I'm practicing on coding game. That's where I saw your screen.
Practicing on coding game. Oh, cool. Yeah, I do coding game. You want to do a... Let's see, let's go here. We can do a coding game.
Micro Madness Games. So the bool is a loop.
Let's do this. So what I'll do... So the bool is a loop. Uh-oh, which one? So click on that, and as soon as I get one more person to join, we can start. And anybody else that comes into the chat can click that link and join anytime after we start. And it's a private clash. Any programming language is allowed. I always choose the reverse mode because I like those. If you want to join a clash, we can do that. I'm currently following too many people on coding games, so I can't follow you once you join, but otherwise I would. If you want to. It's called a private clash. If you click the link there in chat. Not sure why my TTS isn't working. Should I refresh it? I think I disabled myself again, so... Well, if you decide to join it, let me know, and I will get into the clash.
Micro Madness Games. I'm not any good. I'm like a first grade level.
That's good. then you'll have more to learn. And I'm right now all my coding is done with C++, which admittedly that's what I'm coding my game in, but I really suck at strings. And all coding game is string manipulation, so I really suck at it, so don't feel bad. I am the same. I usually choose to do coding game with a programming language that I'm new at, so I can learn more. Oh, I gotta go get my chicken. I'll be right back. I'm roasting chicken in the oven.
Micro Madness Games, I'm trying Python and if I get better, I would like to pick up more, maybe just the basic ones. Jonas EW.
Okay, sorry about that. Did it cycle back to the beginning again? Okay, if you want to do a coding game with me, that's cool, but let me know. Let's see. I'm trying Python, and if I get better, I'd like to pick up more, maybe just the basic ones. Cool. Yeah, I was a couple of years ago. I was working in IT, and I did a lot of online coding game, and I learned Python and JavaScript while I was at work. It was cool. It was cool. Okay, so let's see. Where are we at with ChatGPT here? What's this one? How come that one's giving me a... Did I already declare it or something up here? What did I do? I think my neighbor's making a lot of weird noise. A lot of weird noises. Or no, I think that might be from the music. Alright. Weird. Weird stuff. It is. I don't think I like that one. Let's go to the next one. That's the first one I don't like.
Micro Madness Games, Progress 41 POC LUL.
Delete. Okay. Where's the other one? Infinite, whatever. Frost Moon. Oh, you got it. Cool. There you go, dude. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da. Hey, it finally showed up on my frequently used. JFresh, what up, dude? Okay, let's see if I can get this working. Let's see what we do. I've got a new thing going on, dude. I'll show you. It's the Ultimate Shader Playground. Right here. It's similar to Shader Toy, only you got the whole suite of shaders. You got the vertex shader, geometry shader, tessellation shaders, fragment shader. Speaking of which, I need to edit this right here. Is that edit theme? Or no, edit tool. So this right here. Real-time editor for vertex, geometry. This is version, it's already up to 0.2. Features editing, loading, saving a general shader. Compute shader mode might be a ways off. More flexibility. And, hey, let's go 2 and 3. I guess I could update that while I'm online here. Cool. But yeah, if you want to check it out, it's kind of fun. Oh, Micromenace, thanks for the follow, dude. Okay, so why isn't this initializing? STD vector shader. Well, let's just compile and run it. I don't think I broke anything yet. We're just trying to get it compiled. Okay, so what's the real error? Is that the error then? While trying to match the argument list overloaded function. So where's, oh boy, look at this. Alright, so where's the first one? Shader group, undeclared identifier. Oh, did I even put this into my, that's why. I didn't put the shader group in here. Boom, ba, ba, ba. Alright, sorry. Bad singing. So let's put this, I guess here. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. Okay, still errors. Tell me what's wrong. Tell me what's wrong. Oh no. Struct type redefinition. Huh? What do you mean redefinition? Oh, I defined it down here. Oh, so that's why. More utility functions. Alright. Are you better now? Are we all better now? Oh, I sense a sneeze coming on. I just set my dinner in the rice cooker too. I've got chicken and rice. Redefinition of formal parameters groups. Oh, groups. Oh, that was the one I copied from the thing. So let's just go. So it takes that as a parameter. How did it want me to use it? Hold on. So you pass in groups. Groups equals load shader groups. Oh, so we don't need that. We don't need this in here. So groups is going to be all right there. Okay. Okay, so it's not broken yet, but we're not done putting stuff in. So first of all, let's just populate config name with the name of the config that's there. So config name, config name, where is it? Where's the show? I am GUI. Config name, config title. So when we load the game, before we get to show I am GUI, before we get to show GUI, where's main? This is already getting to be lost. Init I am GUI, init data. Okay, and let's put a comment for this. This is for tessellation mode to show lines instead of filled in triangles. Okay, and then what was I doing? Config, copy, config for a shader group. String title. Title. Okay, so do we use title there? We don't actually need that. We can move this down. and that eliminates a variable anyways. Read in all shader file names. So read in the title, and then we read in all the shader file names. And then once we get the title, we're just going to go, what's the show GUI? Config title. Did I create a config title up here? I did. Oh, so then config title is one of those char arrays. So what we want to do is just like this string copy config title, yeah, comma s file c string, like that there. Okay, so it will read the group, it will read the file. It should say default, and let's see if that does it. Okay, cool. So this is the config name. So it gets the config name, it gets the configuration and the shaders and stuff. That's cool. We took out the point size thing because we're going to programmatically determine the point size thing. Okay. So next what we need to do is not pass out. So assuming I am GUI setup in main loop here, vectors groups equals load shader groups in your I am GUI render loop, save shader UI group, shader group selector UI. So is this just a setup? Load shader groups. Excuse me. So isn't vector shader group groups, and then it loads all this, groups dot pushback group config file, and it returns a vector. So it makes another vector out here equals load shader group. Oh, interesting. So it's just making a groups variable inside of the main. And then save shader. Okay, so that's fine. But that would be initialization function. So right here, we'll just put that in the initialization. So we'll put it up before the game loop, or before the render loop. Copy title for shader group to global IMGUI variable. We already did that. Elsewhere. So that creates a vector of groups, and it loads the shader groups. So it creates a vector of groups. Input stream loads the stream. String line just creates a string right there. So let me just comment this for my own. So create a vector of to hold all groups in config file. Okay. Open config file. So this right here returns the groups that we start here, okay? And then when we call it down here, this new groups, is it the same? Groups, I don't like it using the same name there, but I think it works. It works. So initially all the shader groups are loaded into this vector. Cool. So all the contents of the file so really it doesn't do anything but load all the groups. And there's only one, so okay, we didn't break anything. It still works. And then it's saying to, in your IMGUI render loop, save shader group UI. So let me look at that a little bit more closely. Save shader group UI, which is right here. So static shader group new group, static bool confirm save update existing, title, new group title, inputs for other shader group properties. Existing index equals find shader group index groups, new group title. So it searches the groups, which is gets sent in. Oh, okay, that gets sent in, new group title. Title exists equals existing index not equal to -1. So this find shader group index returns -1 if it doesn't find it. So if that's not equal to -1, then that's true. If it is equal to -1, then that's false. Or it's actually equal to the yeah. Save shader group. There's a button. If title exists, confirm save equals true. Else group push back new group. Save to file. Save to file. Oh. Update file, save to file. Okay. Oh, I see, yeah. So it's just giving me the basis for loading and saving. So what we want to do when we save the shader group is, if the title exists, confirm save equals true. Otherwise, groups push back new group. Okay, and then save to file. So, and then as it's flipping through, if confirm save, config with this title already exists, overwrite existing, there's a button, group existing index equals new group. Oh, so if you hit that button, the existing index, oh, the new group, okay. And then update file. Oh, that's cool. Confirm save equals that, okay. Save as a new config, groups, push back new group, save to file. Okay. So wherever it says update file, save to file, save to file, save to file, okay. And then save as a new config, push back group, save, confirm save equals false, button, cancel, confirm save equals false. Oh, then it just gets out of that. Okay, yeah, it's just wrapping my mind around the fact that this happens at over 60 frames a second or close to 60 frames a second. Inputs for other shader group properties. Input text title, new group title at 128. Not sure exactly what that's doing at the top there, but we'll see. There, it looks like it's missing a little bit of what I was expecting, but let's see what this does. Shader group selector, begin combo. Okay, I don't know how this works, but begin combo shader group selected group, and then it does this. Okay, it doesn't look like it's going to break anything. Selected group. Groups dot size is selected equals selected group equals I. Oh. Selected group selectable. IMGUI selectable inside a begin combo. Groups I title is selected. Oh, that's true or false, isn't it? Selected group equals I. if is selected, set item default focus. Oh, in combo. I want to see how that works. That's cool. Load the selected group data as needed. Selected group is greater than or equal to 0. Shader group equals groups selected group. Oh, then it just gets it from memory. Okay, use group data. Okay. Interesting. Okay, what else did I not find? Shader group index, load shader groups. That's it? That's cool. Okay, so it says to use those just in our IMGUI render loop, so it becomes part of the IMGUI. I don't know where to put that or what to do, but let's put it at the bottom or the top. It doesn't matter. Let's put it in. Let's put it in and see what happens. Ultimate Shader Playground, Shader Editor config name. So we have the config name, geometry tessellation, and then the shaders. Let's put it after all the shaders here. So geometry shader, fragment shader, and then here. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. In this one, groups is create. Oh, I see. In main. So when I do the load shaders. Okay, so. Groups equals load shaders. Okay, so let's just go like this. Title, save shader group, select a group. Default. Oh. Cool. So shader groups, what does this one do then? Combo box. Like once I selected that, what did that do? Select a group. It just, oh, okay, load the selected group. Okay. I just want to think if that's a little bit more clear. And it'll load it from memory. So it's got them all in memory. Select a group to load. There we go. So if I want to... And it loads default. Okay, so if I want to add another one, what do I do? Save shader group. Title. Okay. So as soon as I change this, let's go like this. Let's call it test. We'll add tessellation. We'll go into, where are we at? Downloads. Here. This one. So we've already got that one. Let's go with this one. UST3 everything. Okay. UST3 for everything. UST. Okay, and then load that one. Scroll down. UST3. Load that one. Scroll down. UST3. Load that one. Oh. Scroll down. Scroll down. Load that. Update. Okay, so it shows that. So why do I have a title box there when I already have the title up here called test? Save shader group? Now it's okay because this was empty. Config with this title already exists. Overwrite existing, save as new config, cancel. Okay. So it didn't save it with the correct title. So let me load default and update. No, it didn't do it. So if I load default, it doesn't update this up here. Okay, so that's a problem. Which is okay, hold on just a second. That means when we do this right here, when we load the data, use group data, we need to update everything in the, so what we need to do is, that food smells good. So right here, group, okay, so config, title, okay, equals group dot title, okay. Why is it squiggly? Oh, because, okay. Like that? Okay. Okay, so then we need to update the title, the shaders, and the booleans. Okay. So the shaders then, we already have this. So right here, group. No, where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, I see. We gotta copy all the file names and then trigger a load. Okay. So this is going to be the geometry. It's going to be the geometry. Whoops. Tests? Okay. I think it's just test C file name? Yeah, test E file name. Okay. TRL. Hold on a sec. Group dot test control shader. Okay. There we go. Wait, is that what it's called? Actually, because we don't know the state of the geometry on or off, we also need this. And the same with tessellation. And then we also need to load every single one of those shaders so that it will show. So here we can also do we can just get that from the buttons. And the same thing here we're going to have to do. Right there. Cool. What's that one called? Involatile? I think I like that one. Inviolate. Okay. Okay. So in the show GUI, Oh, right, this is how we do it. Cool. I forgot about that. Okay. So this one, boom, boom, boom there, and boom, boom there. Okay. So we, excuse me, so we load that, load that, load that. So we'll load all those. We're setting the booleans. And the title gets copied over. Alright, what else? Okay, we haven't got done with saving yet. So let's just see what happens. Because it'll at least be in memory. So let's do what I did before. So let's go tessellation. We're going to call this one test. And then we're going to load, what was it? UST3 each one? I don't like that one. I literally don't like that one. This one. And then delete. There we go. Are those the same, I wonder? Alright, anyways. Astroneer. Spacey. Okay, so, what I was trying to do was go, let's just go here and interrupt that one. We don't need to load all that. UST03. How easily we forget. Okay. Load. Load. Did I load this one? Okay. Okay, so that one works. And then do I have to put it in here? Save shader group. Alright, just for giggles, we'll put test 1 in here, and then up above we're going to put test. Save shader. Load. Okay, so it takes the title from here. Okay, and then if I load default, and then update. Okay, it doesn't work. Default geometry. Geometry. Vertex shader, geometry, fragment shader. So I hit update. How come it doesn't display? It doesn't work. Oh. So what happened there? So let's load test 1, update, and that one doesn't work either. And there's error. Oh, it's flipping out. Okay. Okay, couple of things. Let me stretch for a little bit. I'll be right back. So I think what's happening. Will it at least give you some eye candy while I stretch? Okay, my food's ready, but let's see what we can do here. So I guess load data from file. So title. Oh, I see, but we never set the, wait, what's this? Load shader groups? Whoops. So where are we at? Save shader group, save to file. This just puts it in memory. Update file, update file. Okay, we're not really worried about the file yet. Want to make sure it works in memory first. Oh, because at the end here, what we have to do is that compile check. Isn't that what we have to do? Hold on. So handle shader. If tessellation on. Save shader UI. No. So. See, handle shader. Then we do need to do this. We need to call this from the shader. Okay, sorry. So that's not there. That's back here. But I did that when I hit the update. Compile check. Is that all we're missing? That might be all we're missing. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's call this test. Go back up here. 3. Load. Oop. Down through here. 3. Load. Okay. UST3. Boop. Load. 3. Load. Okay. So if I update, it works. Okay. Then we're going to call this test. Save the shader group. And we got it here. Now let's go back to default. So how come it doesn't show? Update. Okay. So the title, the config is updated. The shader is updated. This shader is updated. The title here, I think we don't. I don't think we need. Which one don't we need? My question is, why didn't it change this one? Because it changes this one. So where does new group? Oh, we don't want it to get it from there. Or do we? Because that's going to be what the user enters, and it's just going to be temporary every single time. So that's okay, I guess. So why isn't it when I hit default and I loaded it?
Micro Madness Games, Temperatures game is tough a 1R crud.
What's that? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, so what's this showing? Fragment shader. And these are different too. This is TC. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what's wrong somewhere here. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So when I load the okay. I like this one.
Micro Madness Games, on Coding Game.
Temperatures? Oh, okay. I just do Clash of Code. I should do more, probably. I should do more of those. That'd be fun. Okay, so I've got this. So why do I? Load shader groups. Jeff. Okay. So is that the beginning of this? Let me just look through everything here. Alright, that's already annoying me. There we go. Now we're fine. Okay, so there's this same thing. This is why. No, this is okay. This is fine though, but for my sanity, we're going like that. There you go. Just for my sanity. I didn't have to change that, you know. Okay, so this one, copy title, read in all shader file names. Tessellation, geometry. Okay, all right. We're fixing it. Trust me, we're fixing it. The problem was previously I was loading the. I recently just learned the order of operations for the shader pipeline. I thought that the geometry shader was executed before the tessellation shaders, and the opposite is true. So, okay, let's see what we're doing. Oh my God, Jeff, why? Okay, what's happening? Snap-oning. Okay, so now we got default loaded, and we're good. Let's go here, tessellation. What is this? UST. Pardon me. Geometry shader, fragment shader, load. Okay. So now we update and we get it and it works. And then we're going to save test 1. Then we got default and test 1. So let's go back and load default. There we go. And then if we load test 1, oh, but it doesn't work. But that's okay, hold up, why not? Oh, because tessellation isn't selected? And geometry is not selected. So when I loaded that one, so was it the saving or was it the loading? Oh, shader file operate. Oh, because it loads from the file. Okay, so the only reason why that didn't work is because we just haven't quite finished yet. We haven't saved it to the file. So why doesn't it just load it from memory? Oh, actually it does. Wait, it does. When I do that, it loads it from memory. But then when it does this right here, The only thing that I'm confusing it, okay. The only thing that it's loading from memory is the file name itself, not the shader code. So the shader code has to be saved to the file. Right, gotcha, okay. So that's what I'm gonna do after, or wait, saved a file? That's actually, wait, what am I doing? That's actually easy. What am I doing? I'm being an idiot here. So when we saved a file, push back new group, then what we want to do is just the exact opposite of this here. So we should just make a function to do that. We should make a function. Wait, but all we're really doing, because we've already loaded the booleans, so saved a file, all we need to do is save the configuration. Wait, I'm confused. Wait, what was broken again? Hold on. So I have default here. What happens if I go down here and select default and then update? It works. But if I change everything again and I go tessellation, oh, it won't let me do it? What's going on now? What was that? Oh, it goes back. What? How come it went right back to there? Why is it doing that? Oh, weird. Okay. I'm going to go eat, and then I'm going to figure out why it's doing what it's doing. I don't know. I think I'm going to end stream, and I'll be back. How many people we got? Just 2? Or 2? Should I raid somebody? Because that counts. That counts. Hold on. As a raid towards whatever. Let's see who's on. Pause the music. We could raid Zemi. Or anybody else? Jitspo. We could raid Jitspo. Let's raid Jitspo. Hold on. Raid. Where's the raid button? Raid channel. Where's Jitspo? Boom. Start raid. Jitspo's awesome. He works with Godot. He also does a special on Saturdays for paintball that you can join, multiplayer paintball, which is really cool. Okay, let's raid now. Say hi to Jitspo.